Welcome to the latest episode of
Cut to the chase.
You
Mate, you always
got me today.
Mate, one day I'm going to turn up and I'm going to say that.
Well, the older you get, the slower you get, so I'll have a better chance all the time. But nevertheless, today you're with me, and today we're talking there is no short game in real estate. Oof. And I like to combine it with advice. I was talking to my team meeting this morning, and I was saying, I'll give an example of somebody that I missed the listing. They didn't list with me. Well, while they were on the market, they keep asking me for advice because they didn't trust the agent. I give them advice. This morning they messaged me, say, Diego, thank you so much. We have sold. We should have come with you. Now, that is the long game.
Oh,
I lost the game. I lost the listing. I did not get paid. And
they said thank you to you.
They say thank you to me, and they say, well, basically they would not list with the agent again because they should have listed with me. Now, I wasn't malicious. I've actually helped them selling. I could have actually stopped the sale and relisted, but I've done the best I could have to give them information for them to make an informative decision. Now, that person will refer me without a doubt to many people.
So you're saying be humble in defeat, right?
Look,
play the long game.
Nobody likes to lose a listing, but the reality is that I'm going to get more business out of this person. I am confident in the next 10 years than just one paycheck if I actually did it not the right way, which is integrity is all you've got, right? And was I disappointed? Of course, I probably put 2 or 3 hours into this without getting or petty shot at, right? But that is the long game real estate.
And that's the problem. A lot of people don't play it, right? It's taken me 18 years to become an overnight success. How long have you been in the game?
8 years.
8 years, but that's still the long game. What do they say? 10,000 hours to become an expert in a field.
But 10,000 hours at 100 hours a week, that's 2.6, 2 years and 6 months.
Yeah.
So you can become an expert very fast. That's what I did.
Yep.
But here's the question that I'd like to ask you. Now, you must have worked with an agent, and all of a sudden, they work with another auctioneer. Yeah. And that's probably the same feeling that when I've gone on an appraisal follow-up for a number of months, and then they're listed with a cheap agent across the road because they do 17 grand commission.
I had a guy ring me up yesterday and asked me to do a cheap auction, and I'm like, why? And it was just because he wanted a cheap auction. Now, there's always situations where everyone does favors for each other, right? We live in the real world. But, it was just, there was no particular reason. He just wanted a cheap deal. And I said, thank you. I really appreciate the business, but no. But sometimes it's just about change. Sometimes people have to change to go to the other side of the fence to notice that it's not greener to actually come back.
The grass ain't greener. It just plays on a septic tank. That's what we say. So look, it's about giving advice, the long game. Real estate is a long game. Let's call it for what it is, a very long game.
Well, if you want to do well out of it, it's the long game because you still have to prospect, right? But a lot of business comes to you now. You play the long game for that. I feel sorry for the people that have been in real estate longer than 4 years and they're still hard prospecting. And they're scrapping, getting one sale, and they're back out doing 500 DLE drops and door knocking. It's, that's hard, right? There's a process you've got to go through. Play the long game. You don't have to do that forever.
Reputation is everything. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.
Play the long game.